Greetings, everyone. The tiny hands. The tiny hands.
I'm sorry.
What a way to start off the live with a good old kaha. Kaha, kaho, kaha. Kahaf. I don't even know how. Okay, you're here. The kaho, kaha, kafaw, kafa.
Hey, Pam.
Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth and Jana. If you guys are not following Jana, her social addresses are down in the description box for you, because our Jana friend, she and I are on some extra special design team. This live is sponsored by Ranger and Simon Hurley. Jenny G, welcome. PJB Stampa, hello. And hello, Jana. How are you today, my friend?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
I am so happy to have you, because you're fabulous. We miss you.
I miss y'all too. I'm super nervous, y'all.
Oh, don't be super nervous. Don't be super nervous. You guys, the Simon Hurley release today is ginormous. It's ginormous. And it's so ginormous. It's a lot of product that we didn't get everything. We didn't get the dyes. There are dyes to the 2 photopolymer sets. They're very intricate for the roses. It cuts out the innards and it makes it all pretty, and it cuts out all the bugs and it makes them all cutie. I will be ordering those. I had them in my cart. This one said it was sold out, so they might have to just restock the quantity on that. I'm not sure. But you can get that. But look at these. And if you missed it, Simon Hurley does cards and shows all of the goodness. The red rubber. I have 67, 68, 69 red rubber stamps are now in my collection. And we love, there's a little bit of inspo on the back of the packaging. Also, you guys, I had to get you prepared. So yesterday on Use the Things Thursdays, it was stencils. Why? Because I knew. Look at these 3 new stencils. I'm so excited. And then we have the Surface Sampler Pack 2, which has the watercolor cardstock sheet, a stark white sheet, and then the stark white cut into 4 pieces, and then the top folding and side folding, which you can buy these like the card panels in a cluster, or if you just want to try, this is a good way. Have we missed? Yes, we have missed you bunches, Jana. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. That is from PJB Stampa.
Because they're on the top of your head.
Yeah, I know. Because I don't need them to see this, but I need them to see that. So it's like up, down, up. Yeah, no, they're just sitting there for now. But the Surface Sampler Pack number 2, which is one different away from the one that is scrapbook.com. This is just the Surface Sampler Pack number 2. Instead of 2 stark white cardstock sheets, you get 1, and then you get 1 watercolor cardstock. Okay, so that is the difference between the 2. This one has the watercolor cardstock. This does not. So if you don't do any watercoloring, you can run over to scrapbook.com. Affiliate link down in the description down below. Or now this one is available at Ranger. I don't know if this one's going to be available at Ranger. I will ask if anybody's interested. But number 2 is available. And then the clear foam tape, you guys, and little baby brushes. Look, they're so cute. I don't know if I want to open them yet. There it is. Look at how cute it is. It's so teeny weeny. Oh, it's so fabulous. I mean, it's not teener wiener, but it's a good size. And I will be opening it because we're going to use some stencils today, I think. Are we ready? Can we do it? Ooh.
Hey, friends.
And
thanks, Pam.
Yes, Pam. Art just asked, is that a live or a Zoom? He was confused because I was talking to you. Yes, it kind of. Do you not love how they feel? Like the brushes, there's the coating is so smooth. I don't know what it is about the coating. It's just super smooth.
It's like it's silicone almost, because I have pot holders that feel the same way.
Right?
Yeah. I love these little ones.
But
love them.
yeah, and mine, I'm gonna be ordering like a set each time I make a Ranger order. I'm gonna order more because I need one for all the colors, right? And then I am going to bedazzle them. Like I'm gonna bedazzle the big ones too. So they're all gonna be black and green bedazzled. Because look at how shiny it is. But it is a Simon Hurley. It bedazzled very well. I just gotta do a little bit better because the glitter sheds. The glitter sheds. And though I love the glitter.
You need a code word for that.
I know. Code word. Cover your ears, Pam. Cover your ears. Let's see. Maddie. Hello. Linda G. Thanks for popping in. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. Oh, look. We have a Paula K. Whimsical by Paula. Hello. Thanks for popping in today.
I like the bedazzling.
I do. And that is 100% Abraham's fault. So thank you, Abraham. Yeah, speaking of, Pam says, I wonder how quickly Abraham will get them and bedazzle them. Because Abraham bedazzled me some tools and, look it. Aren't they just glorious? I know they're not green, but we can have a little bit of, they look good together. They still look good together.
Fantastic.
I know, they're glorious. But yeah, we'll bedazzle. So I want to create something today using the clear foam tape because it's going to be invisible. Check this out.
My lights are going to
put it on my desk.
Can have eyeballs.
Where's the tape at? I do need a little pouch or something for it because it is sticky on the sides, you guys. It's sticky.
I want the containers that Simon had his in.
Right? Okay. Here's the dealio. I don't know if you guys know about alien tape and why I never thought to use alien tape in my crafting. Probably because it's so big, because it comes in wide. It's like 1 inch wide. But this is very reminiscent of alien tape. It's squishy, it's fun, it does have some depth, so it will work like foam. And you don't want to get your fingerprints all over it, so you're going to want to be careful about your application. It does have a peeling thing.
It's so appealing.
I know, it's so appealing. Which it does peel pretty easily once you've stuck it down, so... But yeah, we're going to see about making a thing with that. Because what I wanted to do was stamp some of the butterflies on some acetate. Some heat safe acetate, which is just laser printer acetate. Anything you can put in your laser printer, you can heat a little bit. Paula says this release is so good. I know. There's so many good things. Yeah, clear foam tape. Maddie says she has some in her stash, probably from somebody else, because it's just out right now. What was I wanting to do?
Overlay?
No, for the base. Yeah, we're going to put these on acetate, but we want to put it over something. So I'm kind of debating how I feel like I want to just use a ton of stuff, you guys. Like, let's do it. Let's use
I'm
all
here
the
for that.
things. Right? Let's first make... You know what we're going to do? We're going to make a background paper, you guys. And then we're going to chop it up as we need it. Where's my Simon Hurley Stark White stuff? I know I need to order more, but I should have some. I should have at least
I need to order more, and I just got it.
I know. I have the sampler pack, but I don't want to take it out of the sampler pack because I want to be able to just show everybody what comes in the sampler pack. Wait, is that the watercolor? That's the cardstock. Okay. We got it. We got it. Oh, you guys, I just fell out of my chair. How fabulous is that?
I have some alien tape, but Jacob uses it like to hook stuff to the wall or his desk or
right.
stuff. And I think Lala did a thing on it where they like blow it up with air and fill it with stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll have to try that.
So.
Yeah, so my alien tape, for almost a year, I had a power strip taped to my plastic table here. And I was plugging, unplugging, plugging, and unplugging all the things, and it lasted about a year, just stuck to the table. It's really good stuff. We hang posters with it and everything. I don't know if this is as tacky as that, but it's very reminiscent of it. So if you have alien tape, that's kind of what this is like. But yeah. Okay, so we have our Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock, and we're going to make a background using these backgrounds. All of these things. Okay, clear foam tape. Yes, I've had it for years. I had an idea when he was demoing the Arches stencil. I think it would look so cool just to use one. The Arches stencil, yeah.
All of those stencils are so like multitaskers.
They are, because like Pam said, you could just use one. You could use all of them. You could do whatever floats your boat and makes you happy. Happy campers.
Isn't it fantastic, Paula?
And I love that he's giving us an all-in-one stencil. So if you don't have time to do the layering bit, you can just do the one. Like, you don't have to use the Larry layers. Like, I think I'm going to use the Larry layers. I don't know. And like this one, you have the one, because you can be one and done, or you can, so fabulous. We're just pulling these out right now. Happy Arches, Trellis, what's this one? Star Tile. So many goodness. Man down. Yeah. The postal collage background was the first thing that caught my eye when I got it. Chef's kiss. Oh, Paula, are you a Simon affiliate? What are we? What are we called when we do this stuff?
Hurley's Honeys.
I know. Gosh dang it. Designers? No. Yes? What are we called? Designer? No. Design team? Are you on the Simon Hurley design team?
That's what I am.
Yes.
I am what I am, what I am, what I am.
Okay.
I like Hurley's Honeys better.
Hurley, yeah, that's...
I don't know that Simon would go for it, but...
Oops, just use one diagonal row and do a rainbow across corner to corner. Your idea... Okay, so we're going to go read your idea again. I had an idea. I think it would look so cool to just use one diagonal row and do a rainbow across corner to corner. Yes, design team members, thank you. My brain is not hacking what you're hacking there, Miss PM. I don't know, but look it. Isn't this glorious? Oh, yes. So we're going to do some stenciling. We're going to do some stamping. We're going to fill this beautiful page with all the goodness. And then we're going to create some acetate butterflies and pop that over one of the sections. But we're going to go to town and put this on. That's what we're going to do. And
I'm going to color.
And she's going to color.
Oh, they stuck. I love she does the sentiments so well. With this set.
I'm sorry, what?
I love the sentiments.
Oh, yeah.
That are with this peony set.
He always does really good with the sentiments. And I like that each set, he's always changing the font. Like this, on the butterflies, is a new font. It's not a font I've seen from him before. Like, I really like it. And then the fonts with the peonies, you get a nice handwritten versus the type, you know, the typographies are different. So you get a bold one and a scripty one. Scripty. Put the arches stencil on a card front side sheet and see how the rows line up. Girl, I'm trying to do some stuff here, Miss Pam, but for you, I will grab a... Okay, so here's a panel, and where's my archies? So here's an arch. Put the arches stencils on a card front sheet and see how the rows line up. Yeah, they're kind of like scales. Can you come here and look? So we have them line up like so. And then this piece would go on like so. And somewhere on here it's written, there it is, arches 2, arches 1. I gotta put a little paint on there. Okay, so I got them on here. So that's how they line up. And then she says, oh, so Paula K, Whimsical by Paula K, is on the Instagrams. That's fabulous. I probably follow you. I follow a lot of people that do the Simon Hurley stuff because I love the Simon Hurley stuff and I like to be inspired by others.
So Paula's the same as me.
Yeah. Paula, you guys are what I used to be. I used to be the way that you guys are doing it, but I got beefed up to real creator and yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, where's Instagram? Anna Moret, hello. Thanks for popping in today. What? I hope that was not on camera. I'm so sorry. If that was on camera, I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Search. I don't want search. Paula. Whimsical by Paula. I am following. See? There her is. And look. Look at her prettiness. Oh, look at how pretty. You guys, you can follow Paula. Whimsical by Paula K. Right there. Whimsical by Paula K. And she made a beautiful envelope. Look at the splats and everything. So glorious. So glorious. I know. I've been designing for the Simon Hurley line for years. I became a fan when I started card making, and it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better, and I love that. Okay, and Miss PJ, if you look along the top arches, they go up diagonally. So using a run row, there are about 5 arches.
I'm making you math.
I don't know.
You gotta do crafty math.
Yeah, I don't know what she's got something in her brain.
She sees it.
She sees it. There's one. No, there's only. Yeah, okay. One. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 full arches, and then 2 partial arches because they get a cut off the top. But if you shift it up a little bit, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are we doing? That part is where I'm getting confused, I guess. Thank you for sharing that, Ms. Pam. Thank you. Okay, so now that we know that there's some archies up there, what are we doing? Because you said diagonal. Oh! Oh! Oh, look at that. Okay, I think I just seen it. Hold on.
Light bulb moment?
I think so. Please hold. But we're gonna have to tape it off like a mo. We gonna have to tape it off. It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. How do we want to tape this off? I don't even know. Is that the best way? We want that taped off. We're just gonna have to do tiny tapes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is what this stuff is for. So we can do this. Wait, nope. Too low. Too low. That one. Right there. She said diagonal, and then all of a sudden it clicked. Maybe it clicks. I don't know if this is what she was going for, but now this is what I'm going for. Being stubborn. I need you to block that off, sir. No, start at the bottom. Start at the bottom. What if I put it there? Oh my goodness. I need my mat. Things are moving around. Hold your horsies. We got our stick mat. We're whacking things. We're whack-a-moling. Okay, and then we got our card base. And then we've got this guy. And then she says, no, start at the bottom left corner and go up diagonally to the right. Okay, so this is left and up. That's what I'm doing. I'm going that way. But I was going to just put it here. Because that would go like there. Do we just want one row, or do we want... like, how many of them do we want? I guess that's the question. Okay, so let's scooch these down a little. Maybe we only want... come here, you. We're going to scooch it down just a little. Okay, apparently we can't just scooch it down. We want to cover that. We'll get it. We want to cover that. Oops. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Yeah, you could do stencil. I'm just going to do this because now that I got it, it should go pretty quick. It should go pretty quick. I don't want to cut. I just want to do the things. But we could cut it. But I'm just going to do the things. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oops. That one was too big. Too big. Bloop. Look at that. Just like so. Bloopity bloopins. Bloopity bloopins. I know, I just shut down your message and I didn't even look at it. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Now this is the all over stencil. This is not the layering one. So we're going to do, but you could do the layering one and it would do the same. Let me double check.
I love that he does that the stencils, you can either, just slap it down there and do everything all at once, or you can, do the different layers.
Right? Yeah. That is fabulous. Oh, wow.
This Starquake cardstock blends like butter.
Butter. Okay. You guys, just hold. I got a message and I got to deal with it. Cause yeah. So just hold you horses. I'll be right back.
Oh, don't leave me.
I know. No, I'm here. I just, so.
Do your thing.
Okay, hold on. Okay. What was my message? Cause she actually text messaged me and I'm like, what? So that's fabulous. Okay. So you guys know, I am having a little bit of issue with my affiliate discount code, and Patty deals with me because that's how we deal with it. And I told her, I says, I'm having a little bit of problems. I'm not sure what to try next. And she just text messaged me instead of the other way. So it's done quicker because she's leaving at 4. And okay, so she just wants to make sure that my stuff is working. So I just want to message her back. It's being a little bit of a pesky thing.
Thanks, Paula.
Yes. You know it's fun when you hear the Snoopy music. Yes. Oh, I just got forehead cookies all over. Okay. And this one was, yeah, this is, and I am messaging through there. Okay.
Gentle taps. Gentle.
Right. Okay. So there's that. Yeah, so everything is okay. It's just the code is being a pest today. The code doesn't like me. So, technical difficulties is all. Okay, so now we're going to do the rainbow coloring. And we can use our little babies. we're gonna do, oh, do we have, okay, we're gonna, do we want to do, no, we're gonna do the rainbow babies on something else, but we're gonna do, we're gonna grab, what colors do we want? I don't even know what colors do we want, you guys. Let's do bee sting. That's game over. There's bee sting. Let's do bee sting. Okay, so there's bee sting, and then we're gonna set that over there. We're gonna do I think we'll do guppy, because we like guppy. And you know, why are those over there? I don't even know. Ooh, look, we got guppy, first one out. Guppy.
Iced coffee time.
Iced coffee. I was gonna make a coffee and didn't get a chance to. And then shooting star is who you are, because that is Pam's jam. Pam's jam. Pam likes shooting star. What just happened? That was so weird. I pulled that out, and then I was like, no, I need the other one, and then it still didn't come out the way it was supposed to. Oh, look at that. Nice, beautiful yellow with a little bit of the orange in there. Let's do a little bit more yellow. Just look at that. Maybe more yellow. Okay. Because that green's going to overlap, and we're going to...
There we go. I love coloring these peonies.
Okay. Okay, so... what was that? Bloop bloop. Somebody bloop blooped me.
Was it me?
Oops, somebody tried to call me.
Definitely wasn't me. I don't use my phone for that.
You know, it was Miss Patty. Sorry, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, where's my green? We're gonna go with, even though Overzealous is my fave, it is a little bit too yellowy green, so we're gonna go with Later Gator, which also got upgraded. I don't know why Overzealous hasn't got upgraded to Stellar yet, but yeah. I'll let that sit there for a minute. My favorite is color. The color that got me hooked on the Simon Hurley stuff hasn't upgraded yet. Like, I'm still waiting impatiently, very impatiently. But look at that. And then a little teeny weeny bit of blue. Because we don't do the mathing of the layers very well. My bad. I'll blend that out just a little bit more, because I can do it. Okay, and then our blue is going to be... I don't know. What blue do we want? No diving. No diving. That's a nice bright blue. Yeah, no diving. No diving. No diving. No diving off the shallow end either, you guys. One of these is no diving. That's Midnight Snack. Breakup Blue. Loch Ness. Remember Me. Clear Skies. I found it! I found the no diving. Okay, and then this was the Vision of the Miss Pam. We're going to add a little bit more blue in there. Okay, just a tiny bit of blue. Christina, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in today. I'm going to have to take this upstairs and get on the computer. Maddie says, I'm sipping iced coffee with you, Jana. Yeah. Has anybody heard from or spoken to? She's been missing. She has some sort of yucks in her system. She's getting better. She posted, and she was just in the Simon and Hurley live chat. She was in the chat there. Look at that. Good. Look at that. Miss Pam. That's fabulous. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. And you can be more detailed and like tape off another row, or you can make a stencil, like do this on some masking tape and then cut it off and then cut that, and then you could like mask off better. Or you can do what I did and just do teeny little tapes. But yeah, T's just been sick. She posted in her YouTube stories that she's feeling better, but she just wasn't up for the live last night. Which my alarm went off. And then I was like, why isn't she live? And then I seen why she wasn't live. And I was like, oh. But yeah. Okay. So there's that. Let's clean this. And let's do what I was doing. What was I doing? Look at Jana's coloring. Look at how pretty that is. Those tiny hands are freaking adorable. Did you 3D print those tiny hands?
I did.
Those tiny hands are just fabulous.
Because they're hysterical.
They are. They're always fun to see people play with the little things. I have had a few hairstylists. I don't know. I like to follow people in all sorts of crafty things, and I think hairstylist is a craft of its own. So I follow some hairstylists, and I've been getting these ones where they prank their client, and they have the one had the tiny hands like sticking out of their sleeves, and they were patting the sides of the hair and playing with the hair with these tiny little hands, and the people on their phones look up into the mirror and just die because these tiny little hands, or the ginormous comb, or the tiny hair dryer. That just, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Okay, so Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock. I feel like both sides are the same, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to put it on my stick mat. Aline, what are you going to do with Nodrea for a few days? Wait, is it Ellen? E-L-E-E-N-N-N-N-N-N-N. Wait. Oh, Ellen. E-L-L-E-N. Ellen cuts paper. Ellen! Ellen says, Pam, I'm going to be a little lost, but I'm not counting her out completely. Got on the computer just in time. Now I can see. All right. I can see clearly now. This is going to be stamped on the clearly stuff. What do we want? We're going to stamp this up. We're going to do light, medium, and dark in our colors, you guys. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going to start with light cookie dough. It's going to be grungy. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to put a little bit there. Oh, look at that. We're going to put a little bit here. And look, I even have a blue smudge. I don't even know how I do these things. I've got tan and I've got a blue smudge.
It's magic.
I know, right? It's something. Okay, so we just filled this willy-nilly with this stamp, which I need to clean. So we'll put it in the I need to clean you pile. That was cookie dough, because we love cookie dough. So we're going to go up a notch, but not too much up. I think we're going to do a yellowy color, because that's still on the lighter range. Let's do one I don't use all the time. Let's do Psych. Psych. We could zoom if you need to socially craft. Aw, that's fabulous. Okay, and then I don't want a ton of this. I'm going to put it in one spot. Oh, that's nice. We're going to put it in two spots. The texture is insane. We're going to put it in three spots. Ooh. Oh, you know, I just put that on upside down, you guys. And then we're going to do a spot right here. Do we want a big spot or a little spot? How about there and maybe there? Oh, look at that. Do you guys want to see? Look at the texture from this stamp is really cool. It's all dotty and grungy, so it lays over, and then like in some areas we can still see the stuff underneath. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then we'll put that in our cleanup pile. So that one was oh, it doesn't say on those, sorry. Let's get those papers out. Postal collage and faded diamonds. Faded diamonds. I was laughing when Simon was showing the ink on his fingers after blending on the 3 kinds of cardstock, because you have an amazing ability to get I do. I get fingerprints no matter what, and it doesn't matter. like there's a little smudge of blue in here because why? I don't know. And I try this because I don't like to give away free ink, but sometimes that's just what happens. We don't charge extra for those smudges, by the way, if anybody's wondering. We're going to do this.
But if you ever went missing, they'd have your fingerprints to find you.
Everywhere. My fingerprints will be everywhere. Ellen says, I've been doing a whole lot of nothing today instead of cutting and stuffing Ziploc bags of items for the classes. You can have a day off. It's Simon release day. Simon release day. ECR, I just watched Simon's video. Love those big background stamps. I apparently love them too. I now, with the addition of the 2 new ones, have 69. 69. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I have 69 of his red rubber stamps. It's flippin' insane. But that's how many I have. And it's fine. It's fine. It's not an addiction. Maybe. Okay, we're going to use this. As we're filling up our paper, I am keeping a mental note that I'm going to be cutting it into 4ths. So I want some of the pattern in the 4 quadrants. Okay, and in the middle, somewheres. So we're going to start here in the middle. We're just going to eyeball it because it doesn't need to be fabulous. And then we're going to do a darker color. Let's bring in some pink. for our crafty friend Jana, whose favorite color is pink.
Pink.
Pink. We're going to do some Prom Queen. I think Simon Hurley was using Prom Queen today too.
Well, you know, and it's prom season, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, look at that. We were going to have a smidgel there, a smidgel there.
Smidgel.
A smidgel. Oops, and we shifted. And we're okay with that. We double inkied. No big deal. It happens. And we can go as light or as dark as we want just by adding more ink. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then when we cut it, we'll have a little bit in the sections. It's flat. And that was, see how quick that was with the big guy? Paula says, I am doing C and CD as well, Ellen, and I have done 0 homework. Crop and create? No, what's the D? Is that crop and create? Sometimes I don't know all these abbreviations. I'm old. I wish Simon said which cardstock he was comparing. I know, right? I feel like one of those was the Accent Opaque, the better one of the two, because there was the one that faded really bad, because my Accent Opaque doesn't fade as bad as that first one. But yeah, it's hard to say, but you know, it just, if you get his sample pack and then compare it to yours, you know, then you'll get kind of a feel for what you like. Now, this is Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock. It is not my go-to because I have been using the Accent Opaque for eons, and I do love it. To me, they're comparable. Oh, crop and create delivered. The D is for delivered. Got you. But it does blend differently. It does take the ink differently. So when I'm using his products and stuff, I do like to show it. It is available. But if you follow me for a long time, you know that my go-to is the Accent Opaque. Oh, compared to me. Crafty Zoom on the 3rd Saturday. Yes! Tomorrow, Crafty Zoom. We appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Pam. So we're going to color this. Okay, and then we're going to put some rainbow in here. And this. Oh, no. Do we want the rainbow in here? No. I don't want this one in there. We've done a little thingy with that. But we do want this. And I want it this one. No, you know what we're gonna do? No. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this very last with some texture paste. I think that'll be fun. So, and then we're gonna throw in some of this with some blue, I think. I think the blue. Let's do no diving because that's what we have out. And let's get the big brush. We need to ink this up quick. We're gonna get the big guy. Now, another way to hold these brushes is like this. I do like holding them like this. It gets the, look at that. You guys, it's so fabulous. Let me line this one up with that one. Ish. So you can like really get it in there. So there's a lot of ways to hold this particular brush, and I love it. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Get a lot of ink. I'm going to put that right there. And I love it because the Simon, probably a lot of inks. I'm partial to Simon Hurley inks because that's what I have. And I have them because I love them. And I don't go trying other inks all the time because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But you can go so dark to so light with his inks. It's insane. I love them. And with the new Stellars, you got to be really careful because that foam pad, man, it lets go of the ink like crazy.
Gentle, gentle taps.
I know. And that's so hard for me because I'm so used to the felt. I'm like a heathen with these inks. I'm like, the felt pads and I were like, and we get really aggressive. Aggressive crafting. And that's why this, I don't know, being able to anger grip these things, like, it just makes my heart happy. Again, just don't judge me. I won't judge you harshly, loudly. I don't know, maybe just a little bit. I actually am happy with my cardstock too. Accent Opaque, Hammermill Bristol, and Michael's Heavy Stock. But I super appreciate your honesty. You welcome. I didn't know about the face. Yeah, me and Facebook don't get along very well, but I do post in there sometimes. Simon Hurley also has a Facebook group, which I gotta remember to sign in there too. And then we're gonna do these tiny specks. I think that would just be fun. In purple. Do we have a purple brush? I think this is purple. And we're going to do 100% juice. No. Crown Me 100% juice. Do we want that purple or that purple? I think this purple. No, this purple. This purple. You guys, sometimes I just don't even know what. I didn't know. Thank you. Pam, I went over. I answered the questions. Oh, thank you. Glad there's no judgment. That's right. Now see, we got to do tappity tap and not scrubbity scrub. And then while I'm doing this one, we're going to pop up Jana solo. So what ink did you use to stamp? Jana.
My all-time favorite. Stellar Black Widow.
Yes, the Stellar Black Widow, you guys. It is.
But you gotta be gentle with her because
yeah.
No aggressive inking up.
No, you gotta be ever so gentle with the Stellars. They'll get you. They'll be like,
Yeah, that is my go-to. I have another one that I've used for eons and eons and eons and eons, but it's been retired. I don't even reach for it anymore.
Would that be the Memento?
It would. The blackness,
right?
Of just, I guess I don't know if black can be vibrant.
Yes, in my opinion, it can.
But the black on this is so vibrant. And pair that with the stark white paper and alcohol markers and the blend. Oh my gosh.
Right?
I mean, look at that.
I know. Pull it down.
Wait,
yeah,
there we go.
There you are. Look and your butterflies turn out so beautiful.
But it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It stamps and colors fabulous.
Right.
Fabulous.
And that, Maddie, that's because the Versifying Clara Nocturne is waterproof, which is great for watercolor effects, because you can't use Black Widow for watercolor. Well, you could, but it would run because it's water reactive. So yeah, he used Versifying because he was doing a watercolor technique and he embossed, which I love the Stellar inks, but they're not wet enough to grab enough powder, in my opinion. So I always do a Versifying Clear on top of them kind of thing. But yeah. much, what did, the product for the job. But for alcohol markers, 100%, I retired my Memento. I gave it to somebody, I think. I was like, nope, it's leaving the craft room. It's gone. But VersaVine is what I go to for my watercolor stuff.
I mean, look at those butterflies.
I know. Aren't they so pretty? They're in the black. It is. It's a crispy black. Because Memento was kind of muted. I have a thingy here, too. I'll show you guys.
It wasn't like... It was black, but it was like dark gray 9.9.
Right.
Not black.
Here, let me pop these off the ring for you guys. I mean, I don't have Memento anymore, but I still have the thing. Okay. So, it's like a dark, like she said, is kind of even the VersaVine Claire, right? It's more black than gray. But then you throw in the Simon Hurley, and it's it's almost like comparing regular black paper to black hole paper. You're comparing regular inks to the black hole ink. But yeah, so this is a swatch of the Black Widow. This one here is archival ink. So if you like the archival inks, you're getting more of a bluish tint in there. The Memento, I wrote gone because it's a goner. It left. It's just gone. And then there's that. And then the VersaVine Clear is probably the closest, but again, next to this, really looks gray. But it still stamps. It does really good with the watercolor effects and embossing and all that stuff. So yeah, these are my two blacks right now that we have. My little samples. I love
Yeah,
samples.
I have completely gone to using the Black Widow for my stamping. And it's fantastic.
It is. But yeah, use what you have. Use what makes you happy. And for the longest time, I used Memento. I was never really happy with it, but it was the best I had for my alcohols, inks at the time. But now we've improved. We've improved to Black Widow because it's epic. Okay, and I'm gonna get my stamp wheel. I'm just gonna get the lid of my stamp wheel so that I can stamp these glorious flowers. We're gonna stamp them in Black Widow. What? I know. It'll be fine, you guys. Just look at how glorious that is. Ugh. I just gotta... Oops, sorry. I'm gonna whack you guys all around. Whack-a-mole. How do I want to
Guacamole.
do this? I know, whack-a-mole. Guacamole. Press. Ooh, I have packages coming. I hear people. Huh? I'm live. What's up? Yes, I did. I made a purchase. My purchase. Thank you, husband, for my purchases. Which didn't cost me anything because I had a return. Do you want something? You can have one.
No.
Pam would not be sad if I shared my suckers with you. All right. Love you.
You're a lot nicer than me because I did not share my tub o' licorice.
I ordered some blue heat safe tape to see if I can get my sublimation on fabric to stick with something thicker, and it was cheap to buy 6. And then I got my microns. I got the size 3 because I keep running out. And the generics were wishy-washy on the reviews. And I really need to get the project done that needs to go in the mail. So that's that. So I got my microns, and it was cheaper to buy them off of Amazon because I could get the exact size I wanted. My memento pad was going bald, losing threads, right? Yeah. They do that. They have enough. They have enough of our shenanigans, and they're like, we're done. We're done. Okay. Okay.
All right, let's find a grain. A grain.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look at all that detail underneath of there. It's so pretty.
That background looks amazing.
Yeah, we did 2 layers of this one. I can't remember what this one's called, but we're gonna do another, and they weren't even together. It's not like we layered them up, but, and then we're gonna throw some of these star thingies on in some texture paste. But I need to stamp this flower 2 more times. 2 more times. And then I gotta do my butterflies still. Do I want it? Yeah, I want it like that. And you could cut this and then stamp the flowers on if you want. I mean, you can do it any way you want, you guys. This is just a suggestion. You don't have to do it my way, but you should. Oh, you're adding color pencils over your...
That's my new, like...
Oh my goodness. Which one? There we go.
My new thing is to go in over the alcohol markers and with colored pencil, and it just kind of adds to that shading.
Yeah.
I just like the effect that it gives.
I've seen people do it. I haven't tried it yet.
You should.
I should. Ugh, look at that. It's so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to move this to the side so I can wash this. Because the Black Widow will stain if you're not, like... If you leave it dry, they all kind of stain. But Black Widow and the reds are a little bit worse about it.
I have 900 markers out that I... That's so satisfying. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Simon!
Is Mr. Hurley here?
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Fabulous.
I'm slightly obsessed with this stamp set.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous stamp set. Okay, here we go. So
we're making monarch butterflies.
They're so pretty. It's a wonderful release, Mr. Simon Hurley, by the way. Thank you. I'm going to peel this off. I'm going to cut it. And then we're going to put the texture paste on one of them and let it dry. And then we're going to do our butterflies. Because if I do texture paste on them all, I'm going to get it all over me. And I don't want it all over me. We're going to cut it in half. 5.5. Or, oh, yes. Look at that. And then 4.25. Yes. Now, on this one, I did get a little bit of that bud of the other one. We can just cut it off. It's fine. That is 4.25. So a little less than 4.25. There we go. Which means we want to do like there. Is that right? I think that's right. And then we have this. Look at that. A lovely, lovely. Oh, look at that. And then you can, the fun thing about this too, is you can take alcohol markers right over the top of all of the Simon Hurley inks, and you would do another layer of color. And what's going to happen is the colors underneath are going to shine through. So if you put yellow over a bunch of this blue, it's going to be a green. And if you do yellow over the yellowy green, it's just going to enhance that yellow a little bit more. So it's fun because the alcohol inks are kind of transparent, just like the Simon Hurley inks. They layer over each other, and you can see underneath all the things, just the way they layer. Like we can see that pink through the blue. And let's see. Yeah, so all of this fun stuff, and it just layers. Like right here, this little bit, we have the yellows showing through the blues, the purples. It's fabulous. But if you take an alcohol marker, because it's transparent a little bit, you can add color and still see all of that textury bits behind there. I know. And then here's this one. Look at this. Look at how glorious that is. We're going to trim off of this way. We're going to take off a 1/4 inch. Let's do it off of this way too. Okay, so then this one could set more like this. And again, we could add color to it if we wanted to. Have it set like this. I'm going to add some texture paste to this one. I like this one. This is one we're going to use. But I've got 3 others ready to go. Yes, Ellen says, Simon, your release is wonderful. Pam says, I've done the pencils over alcohol ink, mostly because my coloring blending stinks. We just hide it. It's okay. It's okay. Maddie says, same Pam. It helps with my less than perfect blending skills. I'll have to give it a try. Christine says, congratulations on a great release, Simon. Maddie says, congratulations on a fabulous release. Yeah. Anna Moret says, hello, Simon. And Mr. Simon is saying, thank you. You guys are fabulous. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to get our stick mat, and we're going to get out, the 3rd layer of that. A layer, and then we're gonna get some we're gonna stick that down, and then we're gonna put, I'm just gonna pick a few of these stars. I'm not gonna do all of them. I think I'm just gonna pick this little star shape and go in there and plop it on wherever we want. What color do we want? What color do we want? Oh, you guys. Pam, don't look. We're gonna go with some, you guys, where's it at? Oh, phew. You guys, I almost panicked. I almost had a heart attack. Almost. Should we do that one? No, we're gonna do unicorn horn. It was in the... pulled out the wrong bin at the start. Okay, we're gonna use Astro Paste. Love those ink blendings. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm so not done with my project. Okay, it'll be fine though. Okay, that was a little much. Let's try that again. So we have one little star. I'll put one here. So you can use whatever part of your stencil that makes you happy. You do not have to use the whole thing. I think I'm gonna put one right there. Like here, we're just placing our star wherever we want. Oops, try not to move things around. It's like placing embellishments. You just put it where you like it. You can do them in clusters of 3, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. They're very subtle. I love the Astro Paste because it adds the glitter. Once it dries, the glitter is not going to escape. However, clean up, you will have loose glitter, so if that freaks you out, this is not the product for you. But you can send it to a friend and be confident that it's not going to shed. Let's see, and there's a blemish there. Can I cover it without getting into that one? Yes, I can. Look at that. Now, I'm holding the stencil and lifting from the other side so that it doesn't slip. We don't want any slippage in our stencil when we're trying to lift it. Otherwise, it will... it'll smush our design underneath. Okay. Oh, that's going to be nice. So now we have these lovely little stars on there. And we just used a little corner of our stencil. Paula says, Simon, the release is just beautiful. Pam is hiding her eyeballs. And then when it dries, we gotta find one though. We're going to have these shiny little blue and green little bits in there. I know it's hard to see on camera. It's kind of tragic sometimes. But they're there. They're shiny and they're glorious. But I don't want to stick my finger in it. So we're just going to set this... we're going to set it aside to dry. Right there. Stay over there and dry. Then we're going to move that... clean off our stencil, and we're gonna get a paper towel. Select a square. Select a square if you want to sponsor me. I love your little select a squares. Maddie says, did you hear that, Pam? It's not gonna shed. I still won't send it to her because it will just freak her out. No glitter to Pam. No glitter to Pam. Okay. We've got that. We've got that. Now we need our final piece, which I need to... I just got grrred, you guys, I think. Or was I grrring and you were grrring back? I don't know. Okay, I think this is my heat safe. Let's find out, because I don't know.
There we go. Had to put a little oomph behind it.
Yeah, I think this is my heat safe one. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I've run it over with the wheel. Okay. Okay, we've got that. We've got our acetate. Is that the heat safe one? Yeah, it has to be. That's all I buy. I try to buy transparencies that I can put in my brother printer because that is a heat set stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna cut a little thingy. We're gonna cut a little thingy. Oh no, you guys, math. But no to use because it escapes. Yeah, it does. It escapes before it dries. And during cleanup, it's very wild. What color should I do my butterflies? I feel like I should do them in one of the new embossing glazes. I wasn't prepared. Please hold. I gotta go get my embossing glaze. So we're going to stamp some butterflies on our acetate and then emboss them so that the stuff stays. We could do candied apple. I don't think the yellow would show up. We have blue. We have gold. We have lost shadow. I may need to order a new lost shadow. You know.
Oh, hey, Simon, thank you for attaching the top acetate to the bottom acetate.
Right.
So that it doesn't get lost on my desk when I set it off to the side and then I'm looking for it forever.
Forever and ever. Okay.
You know, it's the little things that make a difference.
It is. To tell the truth, Pam, I don't really know because I have it, but haven't tried it. Ah, Maddie, use the things, girl. You know, we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do blue. I think we're gonna do blue embossing. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. I don't know how it's gonna go. Did this get turned around? Yes, it did. Why? Because I got some of the micro spinners in and want to use them. What's a micro spinner? Please, inquiring minds need to know this stuff. Guys talking about these things I don't know a thing about. Let's add the powder before we put that down. Our anti-stick powder to our staticky acetate is a must. And then we're not going to touch it. Just around the edge. We're going to grab our lid. We're going to put our beautiful flower away. Pam, no. Pam, no. Pam is an enabler of not using the things. She says, empty. It is perfectly okay to have a display of Simon paste just to enjoy the pretty colors. She bought hers just for display purposes. She's so silly. Paula says, yes, Jana, I always have to use the packing tape to tape my clear stamp sheets together so I don't lose them. So nice when it comes already taped together. Yesa. Where's my butterflies? There they are. You guys. We're gonna do one of these dragonflies and the butterflies. We're gonna put these lovelies on this acetate, and you know what? We're going to probably stamp off the top. So let's put this in the center. There we go. Oh, look at how pretty these are. I can't even get them apart here. Oh, wait. What side are you supposed to be sticking to? There we go. There we go. Okay. So I definitely want this little dragonfly. He's going to be hanging out there. I think I want the other dragonfly too. I think he can be hanging out there. And then we'll do this medium butterfly going that way. And then this one going that way. And then let's do this. Fluttering by to say hi in the center. Look at me using a sentiment. It's okay. We got this. We're going to put that there. We're going to put there. We're going to put those on there. Okay. tiny little spinners you put under things like butterflies, and they free spin. Ah. Like the penny thin. The penny thin? The penny thing. Pennies? You can put them on pennies. I want to see these. Some of them were scrapbook.com freebies. Yes, scrapbook.com has, they're so nice. They give us freebies all the time. What's not so nice, I'm just going to say this, and it may hurt some feelers, but I don't like limited time only. When it's gone, it's gone. It hurts my soul so much. It hurts. It hurts. The limited time only. It hurts. It's tragic. Okay. So, just there. Alright. How's it going over there?
Good. Who was it that said the micro spinners? Was that Maddie?
No, that Ellen. Was Ellen.
She read my mind.
Oh, so you have the micro spinners too?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I have some of those things and they do not slide freely. Christine, but I gotta make sure it's gonna
fit underneath my Flutterby.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I got generics from, the Amazon.
No, that doesn't spin. Well, I guess I just have to punch a hole. We'll make it work.
Yeah, because mine didn't.
It's gonna work.
Mine was tragic. It was a tragic end. They did not work as well as my penny methods, if you know the penny method. Okay, we're putting some Versamark on here. Your sticky ink. And then we're going to be careful. We're going to hopefully do this all in one go. Pam, but I have glitter in my craft room. I just bought some micro spinners. They look fun. Oh, I read that already. Empty. Call hazmat. Get rid of it. No, some of us don't mind glitter floating around the room. And then we go to the bathroom and like, oh, our face is so shiny. We could be vampires. Glittery vampires. Right? Or is that just me? I'm like, I could have played in that movie. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Are we going to be able to do this? I don't know. Oh, sorry, light. I just put something on the remote. Small, and they are metal. Oh, Ellen says that hers are metal and tiny and magical. I need to see these. We're going to go in with some Mermaid Lagoon embossing glaze. Oh, look at that. We're going to try and see where our bugs are.
Right.
We obviously didn't anti-static this well enough. There's sticky powder everywhere. Oh, it didn't. Oh, we're having issues. This is not good. Not good at all. We're getting it though. We'll make it good. that's going to be good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. I think. We'll see how it looks. Let me dust some of this off, though. Through the century bits.
Okay, that's not going to work for what I wanted it to do.
That just...
What?
I put anti-static powder on this, but it apparently was not enough.
I need teeny little, teeny tiny wobblers.
Right.
But I don't have one.
You can make one.
Yeah, that's not,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. But I feel you. I feel you. Okay. So we're going to see how that goes. I made a mess. Let's see if we can't salvage some of our mess. That blue, though, look at how pretty it is.
But if it was popped up on some clear foam tape, that would be fantastic.
Right?
All right.
We have that. It's so fabulous.
So
well, we'll see.
Light, or you make me smile.
Yeah, Ellen, if you're in the Facebook group or Discord group, could you pop that in? Facebook, just wherever, like on the wall, and then the Discord is in the enablers. Shopping! Enablers shopping! I want to see these tiny metal spinner thingy-mabobbins. I got this powder. Ugh, that's right. A little bit goes a long way, and we won't miss that little bit. I promise. Like 20 years when I get to the bottom of the jar and be like, man, if I hadn't just wasted that tiny bit, I'd have had enough. Okay, I'm going to turn on my heat tool, so I'm going to go ahead and mute me for a bit.
All right. Let's... Oh, that's sticky. The smallest piece ever. And it still could have probably been smaller. We need some tweezers and some coffee. Let go. I feel like I'm playing that game Operation. Let's see. I think we're going to make this guy go this way. There. And then, I mean, you can kind of see, but it's not like as, I don't know, obnoxious as regular foam tape. Almost want to put some back here too.
It's glorious. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back, you guys. The embossing glaze is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like candy. I don't know. It's, oh my gosh. Let's see if our other thing is dry. No, it is not dry. Okay, so we have the one with this. Let me dry it. I'll be right back.
All right, so we're going to put this up on some foam tape too. Oh, it's so super sticky. We're gonna put a little wet glue. I can't even get this off. Wet glue just to give me some wiggle room time in case I don't want to fully commit to positioning. Guess that one came off. Don't even know where it went. I'm sure Abner will find it later.
Your card is glorious.
Look, it's got dimension.
It does. I love that.
I am kind of obsessed with this set.
Yeah. Those butterflies came out so pretty.
We're adding, if I can keep my fingers out of it, that would be my problem, is that I'm going to be using that clear foam tape and I'm going to end up with everything all stuck to my hands.
Right.
So we're going to use tweezers.
Tweezers. Oh no! I'm such a Dorcas. I forgot the card panel was cut down. And the fluttering by, because it's so transparent, it you can't see the words very well.
I got to tidy up for a minute because
But look
things
at
are
that.
taking over my desk.
Look at how glorious these are. But I need to put a stripe through there. And we're going to cut a different one. We're going to just use that one for another one. Because, where's my page? I hate it when I set things down and forget where I put them. Like, where's the rest of our card? Okay. So if we do this... Oh, that one's cut down too small, too.
I'm not going to mess with it. Kind of want a teeny tiny black layer in between.
Teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Okay, so we're gonna cut this one. We're gonna do 4 1/4. It's fine. There we go. And then we'll ink blend the edges, and then we'll get a piece of ribbon to go under the words because we need that. Look at these butterflies. They're so pretty. They look glossy, like, I don't know how to explain, like candy.
Oh, I have something to tell Pam.
You have something to tell Pam?
Actually, I have something to show Pam. But, so, I know that Pam loves the where'd they go? The, glaze pens.
Right?
But they don't make them anymore, right?
Right.
But I found, let me zoom out, this. And they are, there's lots of colors. And they are the like 3-dimensional, leave a glossy texture to things.
Oh, interesting.
So Pam, if you get to where you are missing your glazy pens, I saw those and I was like, I gotta tell Pam.
That's so cool.
Yes, the black. But it needs to be even thinner.
Okay, I just added some guppy around my
But we're gonna
border.
glue it down and then trim. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Paula.
We're gonna do this, but we need a ribbon to go. And we're gonna go into the ribbon bin. Ribbon bin!
was a lot of glue.
My isopropyl alcohol is getting light. I might have to buy another gallon. Should we do orange? Should we bring in some orange because we use some guppy? Or yellow? Yellow would be nice. Maybe I should get a yellow.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we don't like these oranges. I need yellow. Where's yellow at? Greens and blues, antiques, purples, pinks.
Just a smidgen.
Found the yellows. Found the yellows. Okay. Is the thin yellow gonna work? Nope. That would work, but I don't like the color. But we're on the right track.
I stamped that whole background and then I covered it up. That's all right.
We have lavender. That yellow is too small. That yellow is too big.
You sound like Red Riding Hood. I had to think of who it was that said that this chair is just right.
Goldilocks?
Goldilocks. Who'd I say? Red Riding Hood. Yeah, Goldilocks. Yep. That's the one. See, I couldn't even remember.
Do we like purple? I really wanted yellow in there, but I don't have yellow in the right size. Is that one? That one's too skinny. I mean, I have yellow in the right size. It's just not a solid yellow.
Sparkle dots.
Solid yellow. Ooh, what about that one? Because this one is one of those plasticky ones. We can cut it. Oh, and it's still see-through. Look at that. Layers upon layers.
That was a lot of glue. We don't need that much glue.
Do we need... I think we like that. I think we like that.
That was too much.
We're going to do this one.
Let's see if this one behaves. Maybe.
We're having crashies. The crashies have landed upon us. Okay, so we're going to put this through the center and we're going to tape it down to the back of the panel. Like so. I have a sad, sad tale. Once upon a time, I had a black glaze pen. It was awesome for filling in eyes on critters and characters alike. But alas, I come up missing in a move, and I never took a go-to of it. That is so sad. The milk carton people refused to take the missing tool report without a photo. So sad. So sad. Heathens. They should support your sad little missing tool. They should. Okay, we're going to, as I said, tape this down. I'm gonna put that there. And then we're gonna put that there.
That was the best missing tool story ever.
I know, right? I just didn't get, I never took a photo of it. That would be that typo. Okay. But alas, I came up missing in a move and I never took a photo of it. The milk carton people refuse to take the missing tool report without a photo. So sad, so sad. Sorry it took me a bit to catch on to what that... Sometimes I know what it is and sometimes I just don't. I don't know nothing. You know what? I just can't willy-nilly put that there. I can't. I need to put it... I need to make sure... So what we're going to do... I shouldn't have put tape on there, but it's fine. We're going to take a little bit of our glorious clear foam tape. And we're going to put a little bit behind... our bugs. We're going to put one behind this butterfly. We're going to put one behind this butterfly. And you can cut it just like your other stuff. So there's that. I think I'll cut this one too. Ugh. We'll put a little bit there, and a little bit there, and then a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit there, and a little bit there. Look at us putting foam tape on our acetate. Nee. Who thought they would be doing that this week? Putting clear foam tape on the things. I didn't. I didn't know I would be doing this today. Although I can't see where the little plastic backing went. Could we tint the plastic backing just a little? Because, like...
You'll be fine. But they kind of have a shimmer to them.
Really? Because I can't find the one that's missing. And I just taped my thing right to the thing. Okay. I don't know. That one's off. They are kind of iridescent-y, aren't they? Right to the garbage. Oh, wait. I covered the garbage with other things.
Look at it's all done.
Oh, hold on. Let me zoom you for my guest solo. Look it.
Let me go in. And we've got foam tape under the butterfly and under here. And I love those peonies. I'm obsessed. All right, let's make another card.
Okay, I'm having issues. Pam, you are in fact a linking goddess. Yes,
but
she's so fabulous.
Let's cut this down first.
These actually do peel really easy, you guys. I've cut these so tiny though. It's just a little bit hard to get a grip on.
Get a grip.
Yeah. It's a little bit harder when you cut them down. But that's even with regular foam tape too. Like you're like trying to get it off. Everybody's sticky. And then I'm going to put... Yeah, everybody... Maddie says stunning. Jana. Pam says, that's
Thanks.
gorgeous. That's gorgeous, Jana. And Paula says, love it, Jana.
My big pile of things over here is falling.
I know. My pile... I mean, it's all new pile because I did clean my desk and put all the things away that were on my desk so that I could craft very nicely. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this.
I have to show Pam my new craft mat.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if she's ready for all this gloriousness. Look at Pam.
Look it.
Yeah, you can make me not big anymore.
It is. You guys, the lag is terrible today. You are not embiggened.
Well, I'm not really that quick. I only did one card, and I don't do like all the... It's not super... I colored.
Oh, look at that.
My glue is not squeezing.
Oh, I did it. You guys, look at this. Okay, oops. Yeah, look at the acetate. Can you see the foam? Like, barely. Like, no. Look it. And so, it's actually up. It's actually up. It's not, yeah, but look it. The acetate is popped up because... That's fabulous. This one's going to be so hard to photograph, though, because it's exceptionally fabulous. Where's my card base? Our little bugs. And, yeah, they're just... Do you see? You can't see because... Look it. Oh. Fluttering by to say hi. And it is an embossing catastrophe because the powder stuck to everything. But on the acetate, you can kind of scrub off a little bit. But we're not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Okay, we'll go back to our zoomers. See, oh, look at... I love that you stamped it in green. It's so pretty. And we're going to glue this down.
I love that background.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one for all the things because it just adds a little bit of texture like all over it. Yeah. I need glue.
Let's see if this is going to fit.
Anna Moret says, I have to have the tape. It's glorious. It's glorious.
See, it just needs to be smaller. We're going to do a little surgery.
Surgery. We're going to make sure this opens the right way. And then we're going to put it at the top.
But that's not going to work because then my thingy bobber's going to be... Well, let's just try it this way.
I sent some mail out on a Moret. So you have a card coming. Christopher's got a card coming. Janine's got a card coming. And some stuff that I said I would mail a while ago is finally out. Because I got the envelopes. And so I did the mailing. I think that Pam, or that panel is calling to Pam ECR. I don't know. Pam's not a floral lady. And, I don't know if she likes grungy things as much. I don't know. Sorry. I just put it back. I keep forgetting that I have you embiggened. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and color this. I don't know how quick it'll be, but I want to show you guys that if you do a build-up like this, that you can color it. I'm going to grab... Let's do a pink and yellow flower, because that's always fun. I need a scratch piece. I need to see if these yellows and pinks are going to go together. That is not going to be what I think it is. Oh, that is terrible. I don't even know. Oh, that's ugly. No. No, 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 no. That one might be fun. Oh, that is not the yellow I want. That might be nice. We'll try these two together.
Bing, boing, boing.
Oh, look at okay, so we're gonna do
It's a little off kilter, but that's all right.
the yellowy
He's taken off.
center. Let's see how that's gonna look. I'm gonna do a little test. Oh no, we're gonna do a reversey. We're gonna put the pink in the center and then the yellow tips. And I'm just doing this really quickly because I can. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. And you see, I'm going right over the Simon Hurley Black Widow ink like a heathen, absolute heathen coloring going on right here. Ah, oh, that's so pretty. So again, we're going to do the pinky color at the base. Bring it up in there a little bit. Follow the lines. I'm not going straight up and down. I'm curving the pen to follow the lines a little bit. Get a little bit more color in there. Okay, and then we're going to go in and go over the entire thing. Look at how glorious that is. Such quick coloring. These are a good shape. And I see why you like coloring them, Jana.
They lend themselves to blending, shading, all of the things, or also just coloring them.
Right. Look at how pretty those are.
I just did that backwards. That's all right. We'll restamp it. Nobody will know. Shh, don't tell. Don't tell. They'll never know.
Yep. PJB Stamper says, forgot to mention there were a couple requests, multiple requests to join the Facebook group, but some people did not answer all the questions and or agree to the rules, so I had to decline. Yep, gotta answer the questions, or you get a decline and you gotta try again. Try again, my friends. That happens in Simon Hurley's group too. I have to decline people. I decline with feedback. You gotta click the other button and decline with feedback and be like, hey, you didn't answer the intake questions. Gotta agree to the thingies. Look it. Pink yellow combo. You guys can't see very well. Come down here. Look. And that was, I don't know. Those are that color and that color. That's what I used. And then green. We need some green. Oh yeah, we're going to use that green. And we need one more green. One more green of darkness. Oh, that's good. That was probably me. Oh, Facebook makes you fill out the first field and then press enter and then it submits the whole thing. Yeah, that's another reason Facebook and I don't get along. Because it's almost nap time. Well, I hope you have a glorious nap, Miss Pam. Thank you so much for hanging out and moderating and sharing some links with our peeps. Much appreciated. You're a fabulous mod. I won't tell everyone, though. Just a few. Nap time hours ago. Tiny taps if you're filling in little bitty areas. Although I'm no expert, you saw Jana's coloring. She's probably got more tips than I know what to do with. But that's okay. To each their own. I'm a lazy colorer. Just flick it. Stuff the color wherever and call it good. It always turns out okay, so that we just keep going that way. And Jana's busted out 3 cards. Look at that.
No, that one was my one from before.
Oh, okay. I need to see the, let's see, guest solo. Is your plaid, is your top panel, the crookedy, is that one? Yeah, I love that.
That's the stencil.
That's glorious.
The lattice stencil, but I thought it looked like a fence.
It does. I totally
So there's
get
grass
that.
and the sky behind it, and it wobbles. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble.
Right?
Oh, sorry, Maverick.
Whoa, did he not like the wobble?
I guess he didn't like my singing.
Maverick, come on, it wasn't that bad. That's too funny.
So, that background, which I covered it all up, but it's fantastic.
But it's not all covered up because those little hints, that's what I'm talking about. That background stamp, just even having just little bits poke out like that, it's glorious. It's glorious. I'm almost done coloring my greenery. The nib on this brush is not fabulous. I'll tell you that. I don't use these ones very often, and it feels like I've used this one to abuse, if that makes sense. And I don't push hard with my markers. But look at our little, this is what I'm talking about. You can color right over the Simon Hurley inks, and they're not going to move. They're not going to blend with the things, but they will be seen underneath. I mean, look at how fun our flower is with the pattern in there. All of those, we don't lose it. You do all that work and it's still there when you alcohol marker over the top of it. And that was so easy to color. And the coordinating dies. The flowers do have coordinating dies, and they get right in there. From what I saw during Simon Hurley's live and on the back of the packaging, the dies get right in there. Of course they would, because they're Spellbinders dies. What are you showing? Are you showing us, or are you putting colors away?
I'm putting colors away.
She's putting them away. But I think that's it, my friends. Let us know what you think of the new release. I know many of you think Simon and congratulated him for a beautiful release, which it is. But are you excited for the stamps, the stencils, the photopolymer stamps versus the red rubber stamps? You guys, look at what we did. We made paper. Well, if I put this on a card base, I will have made 2 cards. Oh, look at
well, I had these backgrounds already stamped and the butterfly and dragonfly already done. So, and this was my card from before. So, I did 1 card.
I think I forgot to tap my glue. It's clogged. There it goes, unclogged, just like that. I didn't have to shove a pin in there. Thank you, Mixed Media Glue people. There we go. Okay. Hold on a sec. And I'm going to embiggen you so you can show them guest solo. There you go.
Oh. Yeah. So we have this, which is the, what is it, dots? What's it called? Faded diamonds.
Yeah,
background. The lattice stencil and wobblers. This one I did for my release reel.
That is really pretty. You guys check
And
out a
then
reel. It's fabulous.
this is the one I just did, and I can't wait to photograph it. And I
Right.
love that my little butterfly and stuff is popped up, but it's that clear tape.
I know, it's so fabulous. It's
All right,
impressive. It's impressive.
Unbigging me.
Yes, hands down. Okay, so I made a 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I cut it into 4 panels, and this is what we've done. Like, even though they're all the same-ish, they're so different. Especially, I can't get over this. Like, having the clear stuff under there is just genius. Why did it take so long? Why did it take so long to come? But, yeah, so these are these, and then I used the stencil and dropped on some, see, now you can see the little shimmeries. It shows up really good in real life. I have these little shimmer stars from this set of stencils. It's 3 layers, but I didn't layer them together. I just used them all over the card, however I felt like, because you can do that. You have permission to use your stencils any way you want to. So, let us know your favorite product down in the comments after the video. We love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you, Jana. Wait, where are we? Zoomers. Jana, thank you so much for hanging out with us on Simon Hurley release day. It's so exciting. So exciting.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. And Tars Plus, thank you for popping in. Also love the one big sheet. Yeah, I like to make the big sheet and then chop it down. It just makes it more efficient. Anywho, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you next time. And for me, that is this evening at 7 p.m. 2 crafty friends, Deborah from Canada and I. And do you have a planned live anytime soon, Miss Jenna?
I will be live on the Tickety Talks.
Live on the Tickety Talks. Tickety Talks. And I think her TikTok is listed in the description box below. It's her same name. So there's that.
I'm the same everywhere.
I'm not. I'm either Elizabeth Costa-Rogers or Chat with Sassy. Because I have bipolar. No, what? Schizophrenia. Multiple personalities. No, I don't. But anywho, thank you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.